Alright everyone, welcome back to the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel and Florida Racing as we get ready to go racing here at Sonoma. Hopefully we can not be inside of that car when we exit. Luckily we're not. So we got ourselves the Florida Racing Ford Mustang. Getting this thing tested out here. Got cold tires on right now as we go out to hit qualifying. So obviously we are in the GTD class once again, as we were in Daytona. So Sonoma, you say, well, that doesn't look like Sebring for the IMSA circuit. You'd be correct. Unfortunately, Project Cars 2 doesn't have Sebring. So we went with the next racetrack that's technically not actually used on the IMSA schedule. That also has an S, and that is Sonoma. So we're going to see how we do here for the 40 minutes, also known as the 12 hours of Sonoma. So we'll see how all that goes. Wish we had Sebring in one of these games. That would be a lot of fun to try out, but we got what we got, so we will get to work with it. So anyways, currently we're trying to get into a pit time taken care of. Then the cars go by on the outside, get off into the dirt a little bit as we get these tires nice and warmed up. Got a little bit of weather scheduled for the first part of the race, so we're going to be starting off on wet tires. So that means as the track dries off, once we get into the race itself, we'll probably have some pit strategy switching the tires back to slicks. So we'll have to see how that goes. We're currently just working on the hard slicks here, getting these things warmed up and seeing what kind of time we can put down for qualifying. I have to say, I really do like the graphics in Project Cars 2, one of the best games in my opinion, and once you get into the settings for handling and stuff, it really is a lot of fun to be able to race. So we really do like this. We're going to have to see what our Florida Racing Ford Mustang can do here as we get hit from the side by Aston Martin. I think he's in GTD Pro. Not sure if my headlights are on or not. Have to check. Oh, that was my... There we go, now they're on. Got my window wipers on too as I get banged around here by the other cars. Don't hit me. Currently no damage, that's nice. Looks like somebody ran into pit road and got it pretty messed up. Got my headlights on now, so we're good on that score. The GTD Pro guy passed. And time-wise, that puts us in 8th, second in our class overall. We're going to go ahead and hit one more lap time here as we have our tires nice and warmed up. So go ahead and get one more lap in before we hit the race. And hold on to our second place qualifying spots. So very nice. Lots of Mustangs here, as some of the teams weren't able to make it after Daytona, but lots of Mustangs in this class. So that's going to make things very, very interesting. So let's head back out onto the track. Alright everyone, it is race day here at Sonoma as we get ready to go racing at the 12 hours at Sonoma. Let's get ready to rumble. Make sure that we have the correct tires on our car. Alrighty guys, here we go racing in the Sonoma 12 hour. We got a little bit of rain on track here, so that's going to make things rather interesting. They always stop me right there next to the tire wall, which always makes things very, very interesting. But we are off here this morning at Sonoma. Alrighty, so things are a little bit slick. We do have the wet tires on. The weather is supposed to clear out and be dry for the remainder of the race once this quick shower goes through, so look forward to seeing some pitting strategy and stuff as we are off on our timed race here at Sonoma. We're going to keep these races at about the 40-minute mark, just actual on-track time-wise. Just seems that that's kind of manageable. But we're going to see how we do so far in the lead of our class. Kind of staying right back here with these guys here. GTD Pros. They look pretty good. We're going to hopefully stick with them to some extent. take it nice and easy, obviously in the wet conditions. Everyone else taking a little bit on the easier side here. And not pushing the envelope too much at the moment. So obviously we're going to be watching the tire wear on these tires as it starts to get drier, because that will cause us more issues. Alrighty. So far so good. Groups slowly starting to kind of separate themselves from each other. We're going to get up here into the GTD Pros. The BMW's rather slow here. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. A little bit of damage there in the front. Hit a little bit of a puddle there on that turn. That did not help us out, so we're going to have a wee bit of damage. That should be pretty easy for the team to fix, I would hope. So that might cause our pit stop to be a little bit on the slow side, but shouldn't be too bad. 10 seconds faster there than the first lap so far in this one, so good to watch those lap times and stuff. I forget exactly what kind of damage I have on. Seems like it's probably one below the maximum amount, just so that when you hit something it's not instant tire pop off. Because that's rather irritating to end your day like that. Just, oh yeah, I hit the wall once, oh there goes my tire rolling past me. So it's like, that can happen in some very extreme instances on track, but it's not quite that often that happens. So trying to keep it to a fact where it's, one, fun for me, but two, as realistic as possible when we're racing. So one thing with these simulation type games and stuff that I found is you definitely want to go through and you want to do leave some of the assists on, just so that you get the accurate feel of the grip of the tires, because one thing is that these do not usually have a good factor on the tire wear, the tire grip, and you actually end up sliding a lot more than you would in a real car or real life, just because it does not match the grip you'd have in an actual car. So making sure that you have a few of those assists on, just to be able to help you simulate the actual tire wear, actual tire grip on track, is a little bit more helpful. Because I can still spin out, but it's definitely a little bit more regulated and not as persistent as it was when I first got this thing, because it was like every 10 seconds spinning out, and I was like, aha! That's because the settings are messed up. So got that fixed, and definitely makes it for a very fun and enjoyable experience. Definitely need to do a little more braking through that turn there. Alright, nice and easy into here. You don't want to hit the throttle too much through that right there. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, this guy wants to get back to his buddies. Rain has slowly started to move out there, so the track's going to stay in wet conditions for a while with all of this. So slowly looks like it's beginning to slow how much it's raining. It's still raining a little bit, but not too much. So far we continue to lead the field. As I said, the thing with this is that since everybody started on the wet tires, once this track starts to dry out, everybody's going to be hitting pit road to get either softs or hard slicks. And so it's going to be interesting to see how everybody pits and at what time they pit. So obviously we're going to have to time that right so we don't end up double stacking in the pit area. So something we got to watch out for. Looks like we should have plenty of fuel is my guess. I don't think that's going to be much of an issue, as we can kind of see there as we top that hill. You can see the LMP1 cars obviously fitting in for the new class in IMSA, going across the hill there really fast. That was kind of cool. So multi-class racing, really do like it in a game. Also really do like watching it as well. But in-game is a lot of fun because you just have that much. Ooh, yeah, because see the NMP1 guys, they're catching up to us. Ooh, boy, okay. So that just adds one more element that you got to watch for and try to really tiptoe your way around everybody and not get yourself messed up by that. Yeah, the rain's almost completely gone. Still getting a few sprinkles on the windshield, going a little bit wide there. So that's going to change how these tires react. So I'm going to be watching the tire wear as well, because these things are going to stop heating up as we lose the water on track. So we're going to have to try and find the water puddles, change up our line, and try to get these things cooled back off as much as we can until the majority of this track surface is dried out, because that's going to take a little bit. But once a groove is formed, that's when all of everybody else's tires are going to start ripping apart, basically. So that's going to be fun. As I said, we have just a little bit of suspension damage we're going to have to work on here. And just a little bit of body damage, is not that much, just because yep, these guys are coming in fast. Going to hit the brakes, try to take the outside here. Going to go a little bit off track, which I'm sure these guys won't mind too much. There we go, come back on track. Just keep it slow on the outside here, let these guys get past. Because these guys just want to get past nice and cleanly, because these cars are expensive. They don't need me messing up their day. They just want to go about their lives without having their hundreds of thousands of dollars taken out in one fell swoop. Yeah, you see right here we get that California sun starting to peek out, and we're getting certain sections of the track that are really starting to dry out now. So still a little bit of precipitation coming from the sky, but it ain't much. And I really do like how the weather system works in this game. It is just that real nice, especially when you set it up that it progresses with the race itself. It is a very nice, smooth transition from one type of weather to the other, which really is cool. So I really do like how this weather model worked in this game. So currently we are, what are we? We are about 10 seconds ahead of the closest guy in our group, hitting the brake here, going a little bit on the cutting side, cutting there a little bit on track, but that kept us from going through to the dirt this time, so I'm sure the pit crew appreciates that. So we got a bunch of big puddles and stuff that are still built up on the track. So as I said, it's going to be kind of interesting to see when pit stops and stuff start to occur. So that is just the strategy we got to watch for. Got to watch our own tires, make sure the tire wear isn't too bad. It's like right here, see, we got all this nice dry track, and so these tires are not meant for that. Going to start reacting a little bit on the different side. And you see right through here, this is like a big passing zone for everybody. So a lot of this track surface has been run over and dried out quite a bit. This guy passed here. So really cool to watch this track change. Ooh, yep, see, nice and slick through here still, so none of this is dried out really. So all that's going to change slowly. So just a matter of time before everyone else starts switching up what they're doing. It's like, when do these guys start coming to pit row? That's the question. Everybody seems to be just racing on by, so currently not quite dry enough. Ooh, there's one NMP2 in front of us. Oh, I think he was back for like damage or something. He is just pitted. Might be a few other people that might have been pitting as well. But you see, we got those big puddles still on track, and it is very wet right through here. So we're going to keep these wet tires on for another lap. Looks like there's a few other people hitting pit road, but it isn't that much. I mean, see right through here, this is still really slick, so going straight to a slick tire, not quite the best move depending on how the track continues to dry out. Right through here, slicks would be absolutely fine, but through a few other sections, this is like a little bit on the tricky side, whether or not you would want to use that. Right through here, it's pretty dry. So watching that tire wear. Ooh, a little bit into the dirt there. Back on track, there we go. Yeah, so like right through here, it's pretty dry. Might go wide for this guy here. Come back on. There we go. Nice pass for that guy. Ooh, and it is still pretty slick through this section. Not sure what's going on there. See if we'll give this guy the inside here. There we go. It gets past nice and easy without too much of an issue. Yeah, but once we get those slicks on, our lap times are going to be much better. And then you got these big water deposits right through there. That's going to take a while for that to dry out. So a few other guys, looks like they're pitting again here. This guy on past. Yeah, just tons of water through here because you got that giant puddle, so everyone hits that. And that just brings more water right into this area. You're just staying slick down here, so it's a tricky track on whether or not you want to take the risk to go full slicks yet. Because right through there, that's still wet. Wow. So track's still draining a little bit in those sections, so it is a pretty tricky decision on what to do. Because like right through here, perfectly dry. Almost, for the most part. Right through there, a little bit of wet. It's dried out pretty good here, that's for sure. Nice and easy. And you can kind of see the tire wear. Woo, don't hit the wall. There we go. See the tire wear happening on the tires down there. They're getting a little bit on the warm side. Right through here, though, we get that little bit of water to cool them off a bit. Let these guys by. And then these sections right here, they are just perfectly dry already. There's like no water left on these sections at all. And the tires kind of slipping and sliding because of the lack of grip. Coming on down, getting to the water here. Whoosh. That's fun. I like that. I'm taking the inside. Ooh, the guy didn't like that. Woo! I think this is LMP1 again, I believe. So it is nice wet through here, so tires like that. Stay to this side of the track, everybody fighting over there. Let them pass. There we go. Yes, see, this cools off the tire all through there, but that is not drained off yet, so it's just a tricky call. Which one do you do? I mean, currently we're still leading our class by 5 seconds, so I mean, we're a little bit slower. Not sure what they're running. As I said, I haven't seen anybody come in and pit yet, so I'm kind of fine staying out for the moment and seeing what happens. I'm just driving a little bit on the slower side. Get off into that water there. This section's still pretty wet. And then it dries up right here. It's just tricky. Got the evening starting to progress on, so we will be finishing this race in the dark. So that'll be neat. Hit the brakes a little bit, let this guy on by. Gonna head off into the dirt here for a little bit. Come back on track, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna need to be changing tires here soon because these things are heating up pretty good. Well, you see, right through there is where we cool them off, so just it's tricky which one you want to do. And also, I haven't seen anyone else pit yet, so it's like, when is everyone else going to end up pitting? There we go, getting this area a little bit dried off now. So that's starting to change up. I can get my lights on here. Lights should be on as the sun gets ready to set. Off into the water, get those tires cooled off, back on, pass through the water. Got GTD Pro starting to appear here. We got a Ford GT heading on through. Beautiful car. Head off into the dirt ourselves. So as I said, haven't seen these guys pit yet. This guy wants past me, but we're not going to do that if we don't have to. That is one big thing of water there still. I think we got my headlights on. I can't tell at the moment. Yep, we do. Very good. Make sure we have those on. So yeah, I only have one guy really competing with me here for the lead position. It's that guy right there. Don't know his name, but he's there. Bit of an interesting prototype for this class, but still racing it nonetheless. And there we go. Sun begins to set. I changed up the time settings a little bit too much, and we might end up ending this thing in the morning. As I said, I'm still trying to figure out the time scale to get the right mix on there. This is dried up a little bit more. I think we're getting kind of close to when we should be able to switch these tires here. We got somebody from inside. Able to keep him blocked. Got a little bit of engine damage just on the build up. Should be able to get that fixed pretty easily with mechanics and stuff. Go. Check the outside there for him. I mean, everyone else might honestly just stay on out and keep on running. I don't know. I have not seen pit stops. I've seen one NMP1 and one NMP2 car for sure actually make pit stops here, as the track's still decently wet. So it's going to be interesting to see when and if pit stops really become a factor, because if I mean, it was wet, so everyone should be running wet tires here. They're going to have to pit at some point to update their tires, because the wear on them is going to really wear out here pretty soon. Alright, give that guy that side. We'll go off here. A little bit of water still there to kind of help cool off. Got the Corvette. The real Corvette, not the new one. That thing isn't a Corvette. That thing right there, though, that is a Corvette. Yeah, I like class racing, guys. It is definitely fun. I know everybody usually likes having the faster cars. I prefer the slower cars myself, just because I like a car that actually handles the track pretty good. Ooh, that was a decent corner. We're still going to go off into the dirt here. Hopefully get back onto the track. There we go. Alright, people hitting pit road there. One guy hitting pit road there. So everyone else, I think, seems to be managing their tires is what's going on. So I saw one guy hit the pit road, so he might be switching his tires. Ooh, got hit from behind there. Go out wide here. This section has slowly dried out. Nice. Watch out for these guys. These guys coming through fast. You know, might be time. It might be time. But I really don't want to pit before everyone else, because I don't want to go up through the field. If I can wait to pit until everyone else starts pitting and save my position, that's what I would prefer. And oh, I love this. All the headlights throughout the track. Ah, it's beautiful. This game is great on the graphics and the detail there. Love it. I'm going to go a little bit wide here. There we go. But you can just see all the headlights running throughout the track. That is just cool. Really, really cool. Got somebody to the inside. Let him pass. Sorry, Daddy. Didn't see you. I think people might be pitting here. I can't tell yet. Ah, boy, someone just hit my rear end there. Real hard. We got a few people pitting, not much. Oh, there goes another one. Yep, so slowly everybody's starting to get the pit stops underway here. I saw something fly off. I wasn't sure if it was my wing or somebody else's front end. I think it was someone else's front end that flew off, and that guy kind of... Oh yeah, there's a bumper right there. Not good. So luckily we're fine. Yep, I see a few of my classmates. They are hitting pit road. That is what we were wanting to see. So see, we still got some nice grip on the tires. I just did not want to pit if no one else was going to pit. I didn't want to pit too soon and have to bully my way through the field, because it's just like, I don't need to. Car's handling fine. I just need to drive a little bit better. But the car's handling fine. I'm just having fun out here, so I'm good. Alright, hit the brakes. Turn. Do need some more grip in the fronts, though, because those are not gripping as well as they should be. Also, temperatures are changing as well, so that's going to make things a little bit of a different beast as well. That water right through there, that thing's almost gone. Alright, see a few more people on pit road there. Definitely like that. We're going to go ahead and go one more lap, see if the guy behind me hits pit road. Nope, he's going to stay out with me here. Also, I'm not sure if my pit road is open or not, so we're just going to wait until everyone else kind of cycles through there. Let them take care of their business, and we will hit on a off time rather than a on time, just so that we don't get double pitted and end up going through pit road and our pit stall's not open. Because that is a thing, so just kind of wait for everyone else to cycle through, and then we can come in and hit that pit road. As I said, we still got tire. It's wearing pretty quick though, but we still do have tire, so I am fine with what I got at the moment. Just need to take things nice and easy. I love the headlights in this thing. That's just so cool. Nice and easy through the turn. Hit that throttle. Go. Nice. Now the setup on this car, it's that very kind of I don't know how to pronounce it. Not pronounce it. I don't really know what I'm thinking, honestly. But I definitely don't like the base setup on this Mustang when it comes to Daytona. When it comes to more of this track, it seems like it works out really good. Alright, another car hitting pit road there. My buddy's still staying out, so yeah, we're just going to let everybody else cycle through. We still got plenty of tire on this thing. Handling's a little bit off, but we're good. Took away space there from the Ford GT. I thought I'd given him plenty of room, but apparently not. But yeah, everybody else still coming off of pit road. Give these guys some room here. There we go. But yeah, so this is really mixing up the field right now. Taking a look where my class buddy is, and he's just a few seconds behind me, so he still hasn't pitted, so I'm kind of fine staying where I'm at, because it's going to take me a while to get the tires warmed up and stuff on track here. We're doing fine. Car's handling as good as it should be. I just got to take it easy and not over push it. Definitely like this track. This is a fun track. I thought about doing the carousel on it, but I was just like, no, Sebring's a pretty fast track. It does have technical stuff to it, but it ends up being a pretty fast track, so just to try and be as close to Sebring as possible, I was like, let's go with more of the straightforward Sonoma setup, just so it's that fast-paced feel of a track. Yeah, you see a bunch of other people still hitting pit road, so we're just going to keep letting them hit that. We will come in once everyone else is finished. There's a few of my teammates putting a lap down, so we continue to be a pretty impressive lead on our own class and field here, so definitely like that. We got a fast guy, let him pass. Love the sound of this engine as well. It has a very great sound. A little bit off into the dirt there, get back on, there we go. So as I said, we're just kind of waiting around here until everybody kind of cycles out of the pits. Once that happens, I think we should be just fine. A little bit of ride there. First time we've lost the lead. Yeah, so several of our classmates, they are in pits. So we'll kind of use this guy as our gauge of when we come to the pits, because he has not hit the pits yet. Taking a look at engine temperature. Engine temperature's good. Oop, okay, he's coming in. We're coming in too. There we go. Alrighty. Hit pit road. So we should get a little bit of damage fixed. We should get tires updated, I would assume. Because it is set for auto weather, so we're going to see how that goes. Forget which button I hit for the pit thing. Anyways, we'll get new tires either way. No matter what we do, we're going to get new tires here. Supposed to get new tires. I don't think we actually did, though. That's going to be great. We did get that suspension damage fixed, so that's appreciative. Let's see. Nope, we did not get new tires. Great. 12 minutes on the lap time, we should be good, but I was hoping for new slicks. Okay, well, that's a bummer. Not what I had in mind at all. Sorry about that. Alright, so. And I can't remember how I pulled up my pit menu at the moment, so we are going to keep on going here for a little bit. That's my camera view. That's all gear, very good. Okay, we don't need that. Nope. So that's my pit request button. What that button does. This guy on pass, there we go. I'm supposed to have that pop up when I hit pit road anyways. Nope, that's pit road limiter, don't need that. Buttons, buttons, buttons. Oh, none of those do anything. Okay. Right. Okay, so apparently I don't have a button set up for that, so we're just going to keep on racing here until the tires pop, and hopefully they'll give us a replacement set. That's about the best that I can do at the moment. Apparently we're trying to save funds and only use one set of tires for a 12-hour race. That's what I'm going to go with. So, Michelin, the guys that made these tires, good job. Great tires. They lasted 12 hours. And the rain tires too, so that's even more impressive. There we go. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the menu's supposed to be. Pit box currently occupied, right? So see, that was the thing that we didn't want to do. So at least now I know what my pit request button is. That's good to know. But I need to know what my pit options menu is. That's what I don't know. Which is not necessarily helpful. A lot of people going in and out of the pits. I'm guessing that's because with all the changes up in the classes and stuff, you got a few people that still haven't come in for new tires, but I think also a lot of other people keep hitting each other. Ooh, and we've just gained the lead, like that. Definitely try and keep that if we can. So a lot of people keep bumping into each other, so they keep getting little bits of damage and stuff, so people have to keep hitting for that. And then, I'm not sure the other reason. I guess they might have gone to soft tires, or maybe they didn't fill up on fuel. I don't know what the pit strategy is for a lot of these guys. But some of it doesn't make sense with how often they're pitting at this point. That's okay. It doesn't really affect us that much anyways, other than the fact that the guy that was in first, hit the brakes, is now in second. which I appreciate. And I think we might be coming to morning, so this ended up being the 24 hours of Sonoma. At this point, I honestly don't care. It's been fun, either way, so. At some point, I'll get the time stuff set up correctly in this game, but until then, enjoy the racing, because I've honestly really enjoyed doing this here. It's a fun car to drive, and as I said, I really do like the class racing aspect of having the faster cars going by you. It's a fun experience. Alright, gonna block this guy because I don't want to give him this lane. He can take the inside lane though. There you go, dude. Morning has broken, light of the morning. Yep, it's morning. A little bit on the hazy side, looks like, but looks nice. Wait a little bit until we turn our headlights off here, as need that sun to come up just a little bit more. Should be good. Go ahead and turn those off for the moment. Going wide. It's only about 7 minutes left in this race, so we should be able to make it all the way to the end. We got a GTE car that we passed apparently somewhere. So currently first in the class. Definitely like that. And did not see you coming in there, dude. Sorry about that. Get them the outside there. Let them get past. A lot of people on pit road again. So as I said, I'm not sure what's going on there. Gonna hit the wall. That's gonna give us some rear end damage. See how that handles. Little front end damage there too. And somebody lost part of their body. This guy behind us lost a lot of his body. There he goes. He has a lot of damage. As I said, I don't know what's going on the pit strategy side of things. Definitely seems strange to me how often these guys are pitting. But it has not affected me that much, so I'm just going to keep on racing here. Yeah, I've got that beautiful sunrise coming up, making it nice and easy to see around the track. Amazingly, these tires have survived, so we're just going to keep running them until they die. And so far, they've done a really good job at surviving, so I won't complain too much. The track's still a little bit wet too, so I'm not sure if the cars keep hitting the different parts of the track that are wet and keep thinking they need to switch to wet tires. I don't know what's going on with the pitting. Definitely a lot of damage happening with all of the classes being mixed up, so I know that for sure is definitely contributing to how often some of these guys are pitting on pit road. And the sun is up, and we are still leading our class, which is awesome to see. On one set of tires too. Man, this area is still wet, so it's still draining from yesterday's rainstorm. It's still making the track rather wet to race on. So we keep getting a little bit on the slower side each lap, which is fine. We're saving those tires as much as we can. Car's still handling really good. We got plenty of grip on those rear tires. We haven't been spinning those to get up to throttle, so that's really been helping us. Part of the thing though is that we do have a little bit too much weight, I think, in the front, because that's definitely where our majority of wear is. That's definitely causing us a bit of an issue. Alright, let the fast car go by here. Round we go. Currently sitting 20th overall, which is a pretty good place to be. We got some GTD guys behind us, I think. So definitely like that. Got some fast cars. Oh boy, he just ran into the side of me, and that knocked off his rear panel there, so he's going to have to come to pit road to get that fixed, more than likely. Nope, he's going to stay out. Okay. Still a lot of water right there. Nice and easy, no need to Go fast. Eee, don't hit those tires. You hit those tires, you die. It is not a fun experience hitting those things. Dude, hit those things. You do not want to hit those. Alright, we got about 3 minutes left. I don't know what the actual time is we're running each and every lap. Seems like it's a little bit over a minute for sure. It's definitely a fast track, so we might be sub-minute, but I think we're probably a little bit over a minute somewhere along that range. Nice and easy there. Somehow we've kept these tires alive for almost 24 hours now. A very impressive feat, to say the least. Looks like we got a few of our classmates slowly catching us, so we're going to want to try and keep them behind us at all costs. And we got that guy trying to spin us out there. No, thank you, dude. I don't know, the car seems like it's handling better and better as the runs go on. Also, the track temp's going to be changing a little bit. Going to get a little bit more heat into these, into the track here. Still a little bit of wet throughout, which is crazy. We might be hitting sub-minute times. I don't know. That's 2:15 on the clock when we went over the line that time. We'll see what it is when we come back. I think this guy right behind us here is the GTD Pro guy. So we can let him by, and that shouldn't change our position in the class, I don't think. Can't see who else is back there at the moment. Hit the brakes. Shortcut the corner. There we go. Trying to get a little bit more speed out of the car just to make sure that we keep the classmates behind us here. That's a GT car there. Okay, so we're good on that one. Just not wanting to give up any position if it's one of our GTD Pro guys. A bunch of fast cars weaving through us here, so letting those guys go. Yeah, so we're a little bit over a minute on the lap times there. I couldn't tell for sure, but now I know. So we're running about, we'll see when we hit the line here, but it's about, hello, who are you? Car coming in fast to our inside there. There he is. Alrighty. Another car behind us is GTE, so currently we do not have anybody from our class to worry about. Pit, there we go, so 47 seconds or so. There we go. Good. And all the fast cars go by as best as we can here. Yeah, we're about a minute and 30 around the track, so not too bad. I'm not sure what the rest of the guys are running then. GTD Pro guys, they're probably running about 15 seconds to 20 seconds less than we are, more than likely. And then obviously that's time that we're running with very worn out tires, so give him a little bit of a push there. So one GTE guy behind us still, also known as GTD Pro. Ooh, almost got spun out there from the fast car. A lot of these guys missing front ends as they keep ramming people. Alright, time session is over. So we're going to be hitting the finish line here in just a second. Not sure if we got 2 laps to go or not. Always a bit confusing. Running wide, running right. Let the GTE guy get there. There he is. There we go. I think that's going to be it. Not sure if we got cooldown or not. Let me check. Yep, we got the cooldown lap. Sweet. So we have won here in our class and also beat a GTE guy as well, apparently. But we have won our class here at Sonoma. race is over, we're going to be heading back to the pits. Get ourselves all pitted up, so we're going to be obviously celebrating with our team and stuff. Great day out here with the Florida Racing crew. Great car, absolutely love it. Lots of fun out here on the track. Definitely look forward to working with these guys throughout the seasons. We get rammed into by this guy. I'm going to spin you out, dude. Get out of here. It's a cool down lap. Nice and easy. You don't have to ramrod your way through people. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching. Enjoyed racing this. Love one of my favorite games, one of my favorite racing style games to run in. So a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you like the Florida racing saga throughout the world of racing, you can always check that out. Always check out the merch at the Combustion Gamer Gear Shop. So check that out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys here next time. Bye-bye.